Hello, my name is Cronus Adair, and this is Azure Lane. Hornet Meta was a very fun meta boss to fight, and quite a bit more challenging than Nagato Meta or Taiho Meta were. Hornet Meta has three properties that make her challenging. Number one, she starts out with a 75 evasion rate and gets a stacking 6% evasion rate increase every 18 seconds. This makes her very difficult for low accuracy ships such as battleships to hit consistently. Second, there's a constant stream of enemy aircraft. These aircraft aren't much of a threat, but they can reveal you any carriers you are using, stripping them of their hidden status and lowering their damage output. Third, this fight puts enough pressure on the Vanguard that low survivability ships have a tough time. The low altitude assaults spread damage equally over the Vanguard, robbing the middle spot of its usual protection. For example, I quite often use Kazugumo for these fights, but in my testing she would consistently sink between the second and third airstrike. I did manage to knock out Hornet Meta with a triple battleship comp, but it required that Helena proc her SG radar successfully all three times, making this fleet give very inconsistent results, so I gave up on it. After some more testing and a shout out to Catastrophe for a couple of his suggestions, this is the fleet I came up with. Success for one round clear rate with this fleet is between 3 of 5 to 4 of 5 fights per day. Fritz Rumi is the primary damage dealer, featuring the capability of launching 8 fighter squadrons at 140% efficiency. Her yellow skill also gives her a 15% accuracy buff, which is important for countering Hornet Meta's stacking evasion. Admiral Nakhimov is the second damage dealer, and also provides a lot of buffs and debuffs. Featuring 6 BF-109G AP rocket fighter squadrons. I'm still 10 prints off short of my third LA-9 fighter. With 140% efficiency, she can output a lot of damage versus medium armor targets like Hornet Meta, while buffing her own accuracy and crit rate and debuffing Hornet Meta's speed, evasion, and anti-air. Carrying the two carriers is Sovietsky Soyuz, a premium aircraft carrier buffer and natural pairing with Admiral Nakhimov. Her slow combined with Nakhimov's becomes a stop. She inflicts an 8% more damage taken debuff on Hornet Meta, and with two carriers in the backline, she also buffs main fleet accuracy and carrier damage dealt output by 10%. The new Rainbow SAP gun from Rafaleo's event is excellent for this fight and perfectly aligns Soyuz barrages with the carrier's airstrikes. I tried various lead vanguards for this fight. In particular, I had thought Napoli would be a good choice, but after trying Z-52, props again to Catastrophe for the suggestion, I feel she's the most consistent ship for this slot. She's very tanky without survivability gear, has high damage output, and her red skill inflicts another 5% damage taken debuff on Hornet Meta. In addition, I find that her speed helps the Vanguard move outside of Hornet Meta's orbital barrages, reducing the damage the Vanguard takes. And in case anyone was wondering about my choice of main gun, after extensive testing, the 113mm dual-purpose Mark IV gun was the winner with its very high rate of fire. This high rate of fire leads to more barrages, which appears to be C-52's main source of DPS. Slower firing but harder hitting DD guns like Morgador's AP gun lead to a 40% loss of total damage output. And probably my most controversial choice, in the area assistance role we have Bologna. Like I'd mentioned earlier, Kazugumo had survivability issues. Bologna consistently survives the full fight and provides a lot of anti-air capability, which helps maintain the carrier's hidden status. Shimano's main gun is used to give her a second AA gun. Helena is here, of course, for her SG radar, timed to proc every 20 seconds to line up with the main fleet. I always want to try dropping Helena from my meta fleet comps, but her 40% damage taken debuff is hard to replace. Fortunately, with this comp, she isn't required to proc all 3 SG radar activations. 2 successes will one round knock out Hornet Meta, and even one will come close. She also has Shimano's gun, meaning between the 3 Vanguard ships they have 6 anti-air guns to help keep the CVs in hidden status. Hornet Meta was a fun challenge to figure out, especially after the last 2 meta bosses were so simple. It's my hope that this will help you in your own meta battles. Good luck, commanders, and enjoy the combat.